Alright, y'all, what's going on, man? It's your boy Javon. I'm here back with another video, and I know I've been gone for a little minute. I've been gone for a week now, but that's only because last week was my birthday. So you feel me? I was out partying the whole week and the whole weekend. But now that my birthday is over with, we back on the grind, man. And I'm going out here to help y'all, get better at trading and push content out for y'all. But in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it real with y'all. Most people think the hardest part in trading is losing trades. I'm gonna be real. When I first started trading, like when I was new to it, I'm gonna be real, that was the hardest part. That was the hardest part for me, losing trades. But now that I'm disciplined and I've actually been profitable and I've been, showed that I can be disciplined in the market and I know what I'm doing, the only thing that would used to really set me back is me closing a trade too early. I can't stress that. I can't stress that enough, bro. Do not close a trade early, bro. Sometimes I'm gonna be real, you might not even want to move. Like I don't move my stop loss to break even no more. If it hits my stop loss, it hit my stop loss. Only sometimes I move it to break even, but then again, I'm not ever moving it to break even. I'm more so moving it into profit. Like I don't move it into break even because I can't tell y'all how many times, bro, I've been in the market, right? I have a A+ setup. I know my TP is about to get hit, and I'll move it down to break even for no reason, and it'll come back, stop me out, and then go to my TP. Mind you, don't even hit my stop loss. It don't even hit it. It hit my TP though, but it brought me back to break even because I moved my stop loss. That used to make me so mad, bro. And it's like I know not to do it, and then I will always do it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I really want to get to, like telling other people, bro. Like just leave your break even there. I mean, like leave your stop loss there. Like don't move it. You feel me? Don't move it at all. If it hits your stop loss, look, you just walk away. You can just come back tomorrow, bro. Like it's not no point in rushing the process, bro. Because if you're in trading for a get rich fast, I'm telling you, bro, you gonna lose a lot of money. It's not that. It's not that. It's only for people that are disciplined and you know what you're doing and you show that you really like. You gotta really want it bad enough. I'm gonna be real. You gotta be into trading for like the right reasons and not the wrong reasons. Like for example, I know a lot of let me say this. I know a lot of people that like game. For example, like me, I'm a big gamer. I feel like we honestly have an advantage in trading. If I'm gonna be real, I feel like people that play games a lot for like competition and just not playing games just to play them, but like you actually want to play like rank mode and stuff like that. I feel like those type of people, they have an edge in trading because if you really think about it, trading is just like a game, bro. Like everybody's working to get to that end point. Everybody wants to get to that end point. It's just like you in a game. Let's say like you're playing a game where it has like a whole bunch of rank levels. Everybody want to get to that top rank level, and then it's like you made it, and then you might play the game every now and then. That's the same thing with trading, except for once you make it to that end, you just keep repeating it, and you feel me? You just keep repeating the process, and you making money like that. It's not no difference. Like I don't get in. That's like I don't get it. Like I honestly think trading is really meant for people that game. Like, and I'm not gonna say that's the only thing. I'm just saying the people that actually game and stuff like that. They have an edge over people that don't because it's like a big video game if you think about it. That's all it is. Like, except for you got real money on the line. You got real money on the line, so that plays a part in it. But other than that, bro, it's just a big video game. Like, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all now. I know this is like for some people that's also passing funded accounts or getting close to passing their funded accounts, bro. Just go ahead. Once you pass that funded account, now you got two type of people. You got people that want to pass funded accounts in 2 days, 3 days, maybe a week max. You got some people that want to take their time and pass it 15 days, 20 days, not a month though, but like 15 or 20 days. You feel me? You got something like that. Now I will say that depends on the type of person you are. Me personally, I have funded accounts with Take Profit Trader and Lucid. Now I will say there's two different things. For me personally, I found out that the 25K accounts are way better than the 50K accounts. So with my 25K accounts, I passed in 2 days. I think it was 2 days or 3 days. 2 or 3 days. I'm not really sure which one. My 50K account, I think the fastest I've been past the 50K account is I think 14 days. It was something like that. But then again, I didn't have no losses on that account either. So I mean, I'm not tripping off of that. But it just depends, bro. And also a 25K, I will say you can get a payout a lot quicker than you can on the 25K than you can on the 50K. If you're doing it right, correctly, you will get a payout faster on the 25K over the 50K. So it's really just a preference, whichever one y'all prefer. I personally prefer the 25Ks, and then I know, like I said with Lucid, later on down the line, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you have a flex account, and let's say you get moved to a live account, right? You have 5 accounts and y'all get moved to a live account, y'all can go ahead and combine those 5 accounts. So let's say if you have 5 25K accounts, right? You can combine all those accounts into one account. So you can have 125K. So, but that's a preference though. That's if you want to have a big of account like that. You can do that. You can combine all your accounts like that if you want to. Me personally, I would not be doing that. But everybody to each their own. Some people prefer doing that. Some people don't. That's just not my speed. Also, y'all, like I don't be getting it, bro. But like you be having some people revenge trade, bro. Once you take that loss, hey, bro, cut the computer off. Like, there's a thing on TradeSync. I don't know if y'all use TradeSync. They have it to where you can lock your account. I do recommend that after you trade. If you're not disciplined, just lock your account. That way you can't trade at all no more. I will say that is definitely a big thing that you should, try and do. Like, once you take that loss, just go ahead and step away. Now, there's some times where you can, go back into the market. I'm not gonna say that I haven't. There's been times where I've then had an A+ setup fail, but then again, I'm taking that same setup again. Like, it's not like I'm doing multiple different setups. No, like I'm doing the same setup, but again, I'm taking, so the first one failed, the A+ setup. As y'all know, I'm a mean reversion trader, so I trade the mean reversion. I might have it fail one time, I wait for it again, and then I'll take that trade the second time. So that's how I do that. But sometimes it's not on the same account though. Like, as y'all know, I have multiple accounts. So I might do, on another account, or sometimes I might do that same account. But it just depends. With that, I mean, it just depends on what type of person you want to do. Like, however type of person you are. If that's what you prefer to do, then I don't recommend doing no more. If you can't stay disciplined to do one trade, I don't recommend doing no more than 2 trades a day. Let's say you make one trade. Let's say you lose that first trade, and then you make that money that second trade. You make either you make that money back, or you lose that money. If you lose that money, you're done for the day regardless. But if you make that money back, you can go back into the market, but it's only if the same opportunity presents itself. Like, for example, today I took 5 different trades today. I did, but that's because I didn't use my TradeSync, so I had no choice but to take 5 different trades across all 5 of my accounts on my Lucid accounts. So I had no choice but to do that. Now, granted, I took the same A+ setup across all 5 of the setups. All 5 of the accounts, and I hit every single trade. I didn't miss not one trade today. I made like 300 one account, 300 another 300 the other account. Then I think I made like 600 one account. So but that's not normal. Like, I'm not normally doing that. I'm normally using my TradeSync across all my accounts. So I don't recommend doing that, but that's just another thing that you can do also. And also, yeah, that's pretty much like what I want to say. And before I go ahead and close this video out, I want to just say, most traders, like, yes, they can learn to step away when they lose money, but most traders, they're mad. They get like, they get in their feelings, or I wouldn't say in their feelings, but they get into like their emotions when they take a trade and then they leave the trade too early. So like, let's say the setup's about to hit, you like, oh yeah, I'm confident in this trade. You take this trade all the time, it's a good setup. You end up leaving the trade because you're in drawdown. I can't tell y'all how many times I did that before I didn't got my accounts, bro. It's crazy. Like, I didn't did that so many times, and it's just like, bro, when you know better, you're supposed to do better. But with me in that situation, bro, it's crazy. Like, I definitely did not do better, bro. I didn't. And I would say if I could go back in time, all those times that I did that, I would definitely change that. But I changed it now, so it's not really, it's not no big of a deal. But I just want to say that you should definitely try that. Like, if you're about to lose a trade, just go ahead and let it happen. My fault, y'all. Somebody was calling me. But if that happens, just let it happen, bro. The worst thing that can happen is it hits your stop loss. If it hits your stop loss, let it hit it. it's cool, bro. Just come at them. As long as you're not blowing your, as long as you're not full porting your account, you good, bro. Like, don't full port the account. Just go ahead and, And I appreciate y'all for watching the video. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. I will be dropping another video this week coming up right here. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. And thank y'all for everything.